So, Gytis, what's so funny?
Perfect way to wrap up the evening, with the most interesting game of the night. Serbia beat Estonia by 34.
I'll be honest. If I was watching at home, there's a very high chance I was about to fall asleep watching that game.
Didn't you fall asleep in the office
it was close. It was really close. Okay, let's be honest. We were kind of, at least I was electrified by all this movement between the NBA people and Luka Doncic, or even Nikola Jokic as Josh Kroenke, also visiting him in Riga, watching his game. And Rob Pelinka with Genie Bus also went to Poland to see, Luka Doncic live. They praised his shape. So I was like, it was a quite busy evening for us.
Even Sweden almost beating Finland was a more interesting thing to watch than the Serbia-Estonia
close
game.
to another stunner of the Eurobasket opener for hosts. But Serbia winning against Estonia 98-64 apparently is the largest Eurobasket victory for Serbia.
Ever.
And it actually tied for the 9th largest win in the Eurobasket game all time in the 21st century.
Okay.
You want to guess the largest one in the 21st century? Which
Only
means starting
Eurobaskets.
from 2000s? Yeah, Eurobaskets.
I know Lithuania had a worse one. They lost against someone by 36. No, I don't really. Do I guess the teams? You want me to guess?
Difference. Just try to
the
guess
difference?
the difference.
44.
44 would be the third biggest.
Okay.
Yugoslavia actually beat Estonia by 55 points in 2001. And
This
you
is
know what
number one?
happened in 2001?
Yeah.
What happened?
In 2001, many things. Where do you want to
In
start?
Eurobaskets, 2001.
Maybe somebody won. Maybe Yugoslavia won their last medal in the Eurobasket. Maybe something like that.
Maybe you're right.
I remember that. Yes. That's their last medal in the Eurobasket.
What's the largest Eurobasket victory all time in the history of Eurobasket?
I mean, it'll be in the 1936 or so by 80 points, something like that.
104. Soviet Union against Denmark. 118-14. Second best was actually Lithuania against Finland, 112-9.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how interesting this game was, that we're going into the fun facts of the Eurobasket. We did have almost a highlight. Let's say from the whole game, what I can remember is an almost highlight. Nikola Jokic pass that
Put that on the screen,
was
Martina.
supposed to be an assist, and we got a tweet from the FIBA Eurobasket here. Look at that. It's just a classic Nikola Jokic. Now you see me, now you don't kind of a thing. Boom.
Kulamaya obviously didn't see that pass coming, actually. Straight to his passing line.
Yeah.
And I love the caption by FIBA Eurobasket media team.
Yes.
Alexa!
It's a meme as well. Yeah, well, anyways, Nikola Jokic didn't have to play a lot in this game. He still played more
than
we expected. We thought
he played 23 minutes, Gytis. I was shocked. I really thought, after watching the first quarter, I thought, is this the end of Nikola Jokic's appearance in the Eurobasket opener? And no, he played in the third quarter. He actually logged 23 minutes, second highest on his team after Bogi Bogdanovic, had 11 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, tying his Eurobasket assists record.
Yep.
23 efficiency score and plus 39 while he was on the floor.
As you remember, we drafted our teams for the fantasy, BasketNews Fantasy. As my captain, he did well in this limited time. And also Nikola Jovic, as my other Serbian player on the team, also did very well with the most efficiency on the team. Actually, a great game from him. But to be honest, when we speak about this game, we just need to acknowledge one thing. These are two teams with completely different level of players. You want to compare their accolades, where they're playing, what money do they get? It's all very, very different. And if you want something more specific,
I want that.
I had a thought, how much does the total budget, let's say, of the total salaries of the whole Estonian team, what would that be in total? And although, as we know, in Europe, there's no public salaries, you can estimate some things. You can sort of think about the best players, how much they would be getting. This ChatGPT calculation from the deep research said
Do not trust ChatGPT.
it's about 600K to 800K at most. 800K, this is a very optimistic estimate. And then what we do know is the NBA salaries. We do know a lot of the European salaries, and the
maybe
Serbian,
800K is like before the taxes.
Yeah,
maybe.
800K before the taxes. And that would be yearly salary for the whole squad of Estonia.
Estonia's payroll.
Yeah. And when we look at Serbia, that's 88 million. So if you do the maths, it's about 100 times more. So that's all you need to know. 100 times more money this team gets. You could say they're 100 times better. They played like they're
that's what I told you, man.
50 times better. They could have beaten them by much more, to be honest.
When I was watching that game, you see the level difference, you see the athleticism difference, you see level difference in every aspect of the floor during the 40 minutes. And it felt like watching, like back in the day, watching Team USA made of NBA All-Stars playing against some mediocre international teams in 90s. With this clear advantage. That's how it felt. But at the same time, I mean, let's be serious. This was a preparation game for Serbia. And let's not how to say, make fun of this Estonian team because, first of all, it's a small country and they're lacking of talent. They are missing their main center, Mike Kotzer, who played in the EuroLeague, who last played in Japan. It was a big absence for them, just basically on the eve of the Eurobasket. Kerkrise is also not there, and we can all remember, especially in Lithuania, how important he was for Estonia. So they're basically missing their two main players, and we are talking about a really tiny country on the European basketball map. But I had this like, you know, I was like, what should I say about this game? It's like it's like missing a lot of things to have a normal discussion. But I like watching Nikola Jokic play and just like his body language, the way he was moving, the way what he was doing, it felt like he just came off the bar and sober after watching his horse winning another horse riding race and just celebrating the victory like we saw in those clips on social media. Because like if somebody was calculating the steps Serbians played on the floor, I bet Jokic, despite playing second highest minutes, he made the least steps on the floor. I don't remember him running during that game. He was really barely running. And you could see that even his jersey, like from the beginning of the game, it was, you know, out of his shorts. And it should be tucked in. And it was never like that. So it felt like we were watching Nikola Jokic walking in the park. On the opposite side of the floor of his lineup, basically, you see this, you know, hungry dog who is super excited about every play, about every defensive stop, about every second on the floor playing against Estonia, which is Alex Avramovic, pressuring Kulamaya from the very first minute of the game. And I remember Kulamaya having huge issues carrying the ball over against Lithuanian friendlies. And now we have to deal with Alex Avramovic, like, who doesn't leave you taking any rest. So he was like pressuring him, like urging his teammates, you know, to run, to do some plays. And, you know, that's the excitement you love, because it doesn't matter if he's playing Team USA in the Olympics or Estonia in Eurobasket opener. It's like 50-point game is the same Alexa Avramovic.
Just remember that Alexa hasn't played in a proper basketball league for a year. So now he's going to be coming back to an actual European basketball league. And also this is the first time he's playing in a proper basketball environment. Just the last notes. Speaking of energy, on 90 seconds left to play, Serbia is up by 36 points by that time. And there's Svetislav Pesic on the line of getting technical foul because he is having some, you know, harsh discussion with the referees and blaming them for some play. So
it's another impressive display of energy and motivation, being up by 36 in the Eurobasket opener against Estonia, having in mind that he's actually on the eve of turning 76. And Pesic is the oldest coach in a Eurobasket game since 1995.
Wow.
Thanks for Opta for their stats, but this is an impressive stat, an impressive energy display by Pesic.
And that energy is despite him chewing gum with all his energy. He's really putting a lot of effort into it. But jokes aside, also I wanted to say for Jokic, it looked like more like after a weekend, you have a nice time, like you said, with the horses. But then it's Monday, you have to go to work. It's like you have to go to work. It's not like you want to go to work, you have to go. And that's how it felt the whole game. Like his defensive effort was like, yeah, I have to do this. I don't need to do much, but I have to put my hand there, grab this ball. Don't need to jump. I'm too big to jump against these small Estonians. Basically, that's what I had it in my mind as a I have to do this job today. It's my 8-hour shift at work. But a guy that I wanted to talk about really briefly, because I was hoping that a game against Estonia where you have a big lead, no pressure, and a chance to sort of showcase that you're still the guy would be for a guy who just signed a $6 million deal with Hapoel Tel Aviv, Vasily Mitic, your dear friend. I also get along with him a lot, but just seeing him play against Estonia, I'm a bit concerned. He's just either out of shape or lost some kind of confidence or some kind of he just lost a step. It seems like things are not happening. Like some decisions he's making, it's a little clumsy. He loses the ball. It doesn't seem like he has it anymore, and like that sort of killer instinct. I don't know how to otherwise describe it. But against Estonia, when you see Vasa Mitic struggling, I'm just starting to think, is it a matter of him getting like actual time on the court? He needs like to actually play basketball for a long time to get back in shape, or what is it? But I was just a bit like, well, I'm not sure what's happening with Vasa Mitic.
I'm not going to draw any conclusions after 34 points win against Estonia. And like Mitic,
but it's the friendly games
he won EuroLeague back to back.
Yeah,
he has these all accolades with the national team before. He's up to big games. I don't expect him to show Alex Avramovic energy and display in games like Estonia. So I know. I mean, I see your concern.
It's just the eye test I'm talking about.
I know, but like to make those conclusions watching this game.
But it's also the friendly games. It's all the games that I've seen this summer, let's say.
Yeah, and I think he was coming off some injury, right? So maybe that's also
that's
what makes him rusty.
Yeah,
he will take time, and let's kind of observe this game as a preparation game. So the real games for Serbia will start later.